Hey y'all, welcome back to another Psalm study. Today we're getting into Psalm 25, right? So, something to note about this particular psalm, as with some other ones, is that each one begins with a Hebrew letter. So, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, He. So, goes through all of them. So, there's 22. So, this is called an acrostic. Acrostic. I'll put it on the screen of what it's called. So there's quite a few of these. The one that's most notable is Psalm 119. So there's essentially 22 stanzas because there's 22 letters. So dependence on Yahuwah. To you, O Yahuwah, I lift up my being. O my Elohim, in you I have put my trust. Let me not be ashamed. Let not my enemies exult over me. Indeed, let no one who waits on you be ashamed. So he repeats that, let me not be ashamed, but also let no one who waits on you be ashamed. Therefore, David's saying that he waits on Yahuwah. Let those who are treacherous without cause be ashamed. Now, there's something that's good to note here is that when it came to David's enemies, 9 times out of 10, they hated him without reason. Think of Saul. Saul's attitude towards David changed after a battle that they had, and the women were singing. Saul killed thousands and David killed tens of thousands. That's when Saul's attitude towards David changed, right? He became jealous, and that's when he kept trying over and over to kill him. Show me your ways, O Yahuwah. Teach me your paths, right? So this would be like laws, statutes, and commandments. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the Elohim of my deliverance. On you I wait all the day. And that goes back down to here, right? Let no one who waits on you be ashamed. Remember, O Yahuwah, your compassion and your loving commitments, for they are from everlasting, right? Forever, there's no beginning and no end. Do not remember the sins of my youth and my transgressions. According to your loving commitment, remember me. For your goodness' sake, O Yahuwah. So everything that Yahuwah does is for his name's sake. He's not doing anything for our benefit, even though we do benefit from it. Everything he does is for his name's sake. And he mentions that over and over again, right? So my son and I were reading Deuteronomy chapter 9, and Moses repeatedly said that Yahuwah did save the Israelites for his name's sake, right? He did not let them into the land because of their righteousness. No, he did it for his name's sake and because of the promise that he made. He keeps his promises. Good and straight is Yahuwah. Therefore, he teaches sinners in the way, right, of good and straight. Because his ways are good and straight, he teaches them in the way. He guides the meek ones in right ruling, and he teaches the meek ones his way. All the paths of Yahuwah are loving commitment and truth. And note that David mentions loving commitment numerous times. He started up here. This is the first instance. And then right here, he says, your compassion and your loving commitment. According to your loving commitment, remember me. All the paths of Yahuwah are loving commitment and truth. Loving commitment, the word that's used oftentimes is faithful. So in Hebrew, whatever word is used here, it's loving commitment. To those who guard his covenant and his witnesses. For your name's sake, that's what I was talking about before. O Yahuwah, you shall pardon my crookedness, though it is great. Who then is the man that fears Yahuwah? He teaches him in the way he should choose. His life dwells in good, and his seed inherits the earth. The secret of Yahuwah is with those who fear him, and he makes his covenant known to them. My eyes are ever toward Yahuwah, for he wrings my feet out of the net. Now, when it says, and he makes his covenant known to them, it makes me think of how many Christians and people in the church today say, oh, the law is done away with. We don't have to follow the law anymore. Well, those who know him and fear him, he makes it known to them that no, yes, you do. You do. You do still have to follow my law, statutes, and commandments. The word of Yahuwah is living. That means that the law, statutes, and commandments are living and we should be abiding by them. Turn your face to me and show me favor, for I am lonely and afflicted. The distresses of my heart have enlarged. Oh, bring me out of my distresses. Look on my affliction and my toil, and forgive all my sins. See how many my enemies have become, and they hate me with a violent hatred. And I always have like the Hebrew alphabet whenever I have a Psalms that has the alphabet. O guard my life and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I have taken refuge in you. Let integrity and straightness guard me, for I have waited for you. Redeem Yisrael, O Elohim, out of all his distresses. So that's something that David often repeats because it's something that we need to take heed to. Let me not be ashamed. And he repeated that. He said that the first time at the beginning. Let me not be ashamed in verse 2. And there's that, for I have waited for you. And he said, those who wait on you, let them not be ashamed. We're supposed to have patience and wait for Yahuwah to do what he's going to do. A lot of times we become impatient because we're so used to things happening quickly, or because we're in so much distress that we're just like, I need to be relieved. I can't continue to feel this way. Like, I need you to do something now. But it's like, if we have patience and we endure that distress for a little while, it's not going to be for long, then he is going to help us. Depend on Yahuwah and he will deliver you. Wait for him and he will not let you be ashamed. And that's all I have for y'all.